Hello. Welcome. This is Blunts and Gems. I am Sam, and we are here for a very late whip and chat. Sorry, give me a second, guys. But we are here for a very late, but not forgotten, whip and chat. I know usually my whip and chats come out on Fridays and, well, Thursdays for Patreon and Fridays for YouTube, but honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I got behind on days as far as the videos and just got to the point where I just didn't feel like recording. I really don't have much to do today. It's Monday. I only have a live stream today, so I figured why not record today when you don't have anything else to do, when you actually feel like doing it. But whatever, that's besides the point. I'm gonna give my disclaimer. We're gonna talk about what kit I'm working on and some of the tools I'm using, and we're gonna get started. All right, disclaimer, because you guys know my channel is not meant for anyone under the age 18. It's not meant for pearl clutchers, negative Nancy's, bad vibes, bad energy. None of that is allowed over here in Blunts and Gems world. Also, this is a 420 friendly channel, so you may or may not hear me smoking during this video if I choose to. If that is a problem for you, this is not the channel for you as well. So I'm gonna have to ask you to exit stage left expeditiously. Don't leave any opinions, negative comments, because I do clap back in the comments, period. That's all that needs to be said. But if this is not you and you don't have a problem with any of the things I just mentioned, grab your whip, work in progress, or whatever craft you're choosing to do. Don't forget to do all the YouTube-y things like, comment, and subscribe, and share, and I hope you enjoy. All right, that's out of the way. The kit we're working on, if you can't tell, because we're almost to the finish line, is Butterfly Beauty by Christina Lure. It is a square drill. It is 51 by 64 centimeters, 43 colors, and 4 ABs. The area we are on now is right here. Pretty much, that's it. Tools I'm using is a crystal notions tray. Well, a crystal tray by Diamond Painting Notions. I forgot where I got this pen. I'm not even gonna lie. This pen I got from a good friend, Molly. Don't worry about the front. I'm just using it for the back. Don't even bother with that. Elizabeth Ward storage containers. Trash drill container is a Bella Arte Nicole tray. For the ABs, I'm using my old school quick stick. As far as putty, you guys know Crashly's Ribbit Stick It has me in a chokehold, so that is what I've been using. Now that that's out the way, let's go ahead and get started. Mental health check-in. This week has been kind of hectic, up and down, roller coaster rides, a lot of things going on with the Facebook group, and these events that I'm planning. Actually lost a couple of people in my group. I won't necessarily say we can't agree on things. I'll talk about it on my Patreon, because y'all know I don't give no business away for free. But this person I really liked. I'm just gonna say I like this person. A majority of us did. It was a more so of trying to step on toes, and trying to be in control of things. And I'm just gonna say this, you can't come into somebody else's group and basically step on toes and say, hey, I know you guys came up with all the ideas and y'all put it together, but I want to host. And if I can't host, I don't want to be a part of your group. I don't want to support you. I don't really want to have nothing to do with you. And that's what I'm feeling was the problem with this person. And honestly, I don't really want to touch too much on it, but I'm going to anyway. There's enough space out here for all of us as far as these diamond painting events. It should not be a competition. When I created my events, I did not create them under the impression that I wanted anything to be a competition or to compete with anybody. Every event I created this year is for awareness. A lot of these events I did not see on the events page, and I did not come up with these events by myself. I have some wonderful ladies that helped me come up with a lot of ideas for these events, and these, like I said, these events are to bring awareness to this community, because a lot of the topics that some of the topics, I'm going to say a lot, but some of the topics I'm touching on with these events pertain to a lot of us as far as mental health, domestic violence, autism, teacher appreciation, because there is a lot of teachers out here, the Black History Month event, Juneteenth event. All of these events are to bring awareness. They're not to be into competition with anybody. And I really hate that people think it's a fucking competition. But we're going to leave that alone. As far as the mental health check-in, I'm fine in every aspect. This person, honestly, I wish would have reached out to me and explained how they felt, but you know, everybody can't deal with things how you want them to deal with them. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'll talk about it more on my Patreon. If you're not a member, baby, what are you doing with your life? Like, really, what are you doing? Anyways, household updates. I don't know if I told you guys, thermostat broke last week, kind of like in the middle to the end of the week. It is currently Monday, 8:22 in the morning, and our thermostat was, I think it started messing up about Wednesday last week, Tuesday or Wednesday. The landlord's husband came and first tightened up some wires. That didn't work, and then he came and replaced the thermostat, and honestly, it's really a hit or a miss. Sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. What the problem really is that the thermostat is reading the cold settings just fine. It's not reading the heat temperatures right. It'll make it too hot in here, or you know, and we'll have to turn off the heat. And at one point it wouldn't turn off when we tried to turn it off, so we would have to switch over to the air and let the air cool down the house first and then shut the air off. But like I said, right now it's a hit or miss. I haven't really talked to my husband about it. I'm sure he's keeping in contact with the landlord and letting him know what's going on. But either I'm sweating like a whore in church, or I'm freezing like I'm swinging from polar bear balls. There's like no in between. There's no happy medium right now. So hopefully it's fixed and together by the end of the week. But that's pretty much it on household updates. Not really much else going on. Homeschooling updates. Homeschool went really well last week. He actually worked out of a workbook every day last week. He wanted to write and do things like that, which was fine with me. I did tell you guys that I was going to try to move him over more to the workbooks and less to the dry erase method or the busy book we've been using pretty much all year. And he's doing really well with the workbooks. He's actually enjoying trying to write. Of course, he's 5, so his writing skills are nowhere near the best. He writes the B's as D's, D's as B's. Everything's pretty much almost always backwards. But we're making progress. That's all that matters to me. So that's pretty much it on the homeschooling update. It is Monday, so we will be doing homeschooling today, of course. I usually let him pick the workbook, so I don't have the faintest idea what workbook we're going to work out of today. That's going to be pretty much up to him. Co-parenting update. Not really much of an update there. He didn't get him this weekend, of course, because it was our weekend. But he will be going with his dad this weekend. And me and him, honestly, we're on good terms for right now, besides the whole clothes fiasco and things like that. We're on an okay page right now. So I don't really have any co-parenting updates for y'all. What else we got? Event updates. The Google Doc or Google sign up, Google Doc, whatever you want to call it, for hashtag DP for Black History Month is now up and live. I will link it in the description box down below for the people that are not in the Facebook group or, you know, are only strictly on YouTube, because I did post it in my Facebook group and on YouTube, and I shared the link in my Instagram and Facebook stories. So there's plenty of places to find it, but for the people that don't have those social medias, it only, you know, stick to YouTube. I'll drop it down in the description box below so you guys can sign up. Now, quick little disclaimer or reminder or whatever you want to call it. If you do decide to consent to your completed canvas being in the showcase video at the end of the month, just a reminder that you're going to have to go back in and edit or add that completed photo to the Google document. I've set it to where people can go in and edit their responses. So when you complete your canvas, as long as you don't delete the email with the form you filled out, you can go back in on that same form and just put in your completed canvas. And you will have to fill out this form in order to qualify for giveaways, even though I'm only doing, you know, there's really no hoops for you to jump through to win a giveaway prize. You just have to be present during the live streams and stick around to the end, because that's probably when I'm going to do the giveaways. But another quick little disclaimer, if you're not participating in this event, you will not be able to come in and win a prize. That is why I'm asking everyone to fill out this Google document or this form, because if you win and you give me your email address and it is not on the list of people that signed up, I'm going to redraw, because I don't want people just coming in that are not participating in the event trying to win prizes. These prizes are going to be strictly for the people that are participating in the event. I hate to be like that, but a lot of people do not follow you or subscribe to you or pay attention to you unless you're doing some type of giveaway. And I really honestly don't think it's fair to the people that will be participating and who do watch me outside of events, to have to, you know, have their chances slimmed down by somebody that's not participating and just trying to win stuff. But that's pretty much it on event updates. I have started adding or doing some things. I need to start working on the info sheet for Plants Make Me Happy. Honestly, that event, it does not start until April. So I'm kind of sort of not in a big rush to start the info sheet, but I will start to get it started closer to March. I don't have any guest speakers or special live stream set up. This event will more than likely probably be, a just for fun event. Something everybody can participate in. But of course, if I get guest speakers and things like that before the event, I will let you guys know. So far, for that event, I have one sponsor, and that is the wonderful Sharon from Pencil Surprises. If you guys haven't checked out her channel, go check it out. It is Pencil Surprises. Pretty easy to find. She's an awesome lady, and I really like her content, so go check her out. That's pretty much it on event updates. I did do live stream last week where I kind of went over all of them to kind of give you guys an idea of what the events will entail. So if you haven't checked out that live stream, go ahead and check it out. It's going to have all the events that I am doing this year. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to try to make all of these events annual. I know the Black History Month event is definitely annual. And the May event, My Mental Health Matters, that one will be annual as well. All right. But that's pretty much it on events updates. What's next on the list? Y'all know I do a list, because if I don't, baby, we'll be here squirreling all day. Hashtag support small business 2023. This week, or last week, I did Enablers Outpost. So if you haven't checked out that video, go check it out. If you haven't checked out their website, go check it out. They have some pretty amazing things on their website. So yeah, just go check it out. I don't know who I'm doing this week. And of course, if I did, I wouldn't tell you guys because it's a surprise. You usually just have to catch the video to see who I talk about. But just be looking out Thursday. That's all I'm gonna say. Just look out Thursday to see who's gonna be the business of the week. Patreon. Of course, y'all know I do the vlogs, or vloggy vlogs, as I like to call them. I have the weekly whip and bullshits over there. If you're on a certain tier, we do Zoom calls once a month. I do a live stream once a month as well. There's a lot going on over there. I do my work in progress photos, and other side projects are posted over there. So like I said earlier, if you are not on my Patreon, baby, what are you doing with your life? You're missing out. You know, y'all think I give good tea over here. The tea over there be piping hot most of the time, unsweet, because y'all know I don't sugarcoat. I sugarcoat very much so for YouTube, even though I hate to, but I have to because I don't need nobody reporting my content. There are some people out there that have sticks up their ass, so you have to be careful. But that's what Patreon is for. Come on over there. I'm telling you, we be having a blast, okay? Work in progress, whip progress. As y'all can see, I've only got the rest of this and this top little row. Look, every time I record y'all, a fucking train. Never fails. I'm pretty much done with this canvas. I'm about halfway through this row, and then I have this small row at the top. Will I finish before February 1st? I don't think so. But if I do, whatever. I have 2 more canvases to do, so not a big deal. But as far as any of my other whips, ain't touched them, ain't looked at them. It's been all butterfly beauty pretty much since the day I started it. I put Patreon on there twice. Really? Some of the packages have started to come for hashtag DP for Black History Month. I have the wonderful prizes from Nick's Notions. They came Friday, I believe. They came through UPS. Since we're already talking about packages anyway, and I put Patreon and all kinds of extra shit on here that I didn't even know I put on here. And we don't need to talk about Patreon twice. Who the fuck does that? But like I was saying, packages. The canvas that the Amazing Crafting with Shay donated should be here tomorrow. And then I have my things that I ordered from Crafts with Crashly for my event. Should be here by the end of the week. And I can't wait to do an unboxing on that. I'm so excited. I got one of her custom cover minder stands. And honestly, I just wanted my brand, Blunts and Gems, on it. But she really, really customized it. Of course, I'm not going to show you guys because I already seen the schematic, but y'all going to have to, you know, wait for the unboxing. I'm fucking excited. Like, if Crashy didn't stay too far, and I'm pretty sure she's not into women, I would have kissed her in the mouth because it's absolutely gorgeous, and I know it's just going to come out perfect. I'm still waiting on the keychains from Mrs. Sharon or Pencil Surprises. A lot of people, or if you do follow her, you know she stays in the UK. So, honestly, I don't know how long those are going to take. They're actually in transit, but I don't think they've actually left her country. So, fingers crossed, fingers and toes crossed that they get here in enough time before the event starts, because I would hate to have to mail everybody's prizes, which I know some of the prizes will be mailed after the 1st of March or after February, but I don't want them to be too late. So fingers and toes crossed. That's all I'm going to say. Fingers and toes crossed. But that's pretty much it on packages. I don't think I have anything else coming, actually. And as far as the hoodies for the giveaways, those will be getting made this week. Well, there's only going to be one hoodie made for a giveaway. The other hoodie will be for me. But those will be made this week. What else do I have on here? Facebook group giveaway, yes. Honestly, I'm going to give away the canvas that Miss Crafting with Shay donated. I'm going to give that away specifically for the Facebook group, because we have 3 weekly prizes given away over here in the month of February, as well as 2 grand prizes, for a total of 5 giveaways on YouTube in the month of February. And just for me, I didn't want to add an extra giveaway. And I know a lot of people don't have YouTube. They joined the Facebook group specifically for the Black History Month event. So that canvas will be a grand prize giveaway for the Blunts and Gems Facebook group for the DP for Black History Month event. Yeah, and that's pretty much it on the packages and blah, blah, blah. What have I been watching? Well, all week I've been in a chokehold with Chicago Fire. I just started back on Chicago PD. I want to say yesterday or the day before, but the Chicago series, the series have me in a chokehold. I don't know why, but if you watch Chicago PD and you know Voight, baby, you already know. I don't have to explain. Voight is that man. Voight is that that N word. You know, I don't want to say that on here, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. And that's just my show. That's my jazz right now. So I'm on a Chicago PD and Chicago Fire binge right now. Eventually, I will start Chicago Med. I did watch Nope, finally. Me and my husband attempted to watch it, that Jordan Peele movie. I thought it was pretty good, although it's a little weird, but I'm a little weird, so it worked for me. I don't think I watched any other movies this week or weekend, or well, last week or last weekend. I don't think I watched any other movies or anything like that. I did not read any books myself, but I have been reading to my son all. We've started reading every night since school started. I have the Libby app. I believe somebody on here in the YouTube world or in one of those diamond painting groups that I'm in recommended the Libby app, and I use it to check out his books, and we read a book every night. I need to get back on reading or finishing Pridemates. I'm not that far away. I think I'm like maybe almost to chapter 20, maybe 15, 16, somewhere in that area. Usually I sit down and I listen to it on Saturdays or Sundays because those are the days where I'm not so busy, but I was kind of busy this weekend with video chats and talking to sponsors and guest speakers, trying to put together a lot of the last minute things we need or I needed for this event. So yeah, like I said, a lot of shit I did not get done this weekend. And honestly, I do not feel bad about it. You guys know this YouTube channel is pretty much just for fun. I try to get you guys content in a timely manner, but I'm not going to stress myself out, nor am I going to stress you guys out by stressing myself out to get you a video out. I believe a lot of my subscribers, they don't care as long as I upload something at least once a week or once every couple of weeks. For me, this will never be a big deal. Of course, I would, love to be like a lot of the other larger content creators and be monetized and all that stupid jazz, but I don't really think it's worth it, honestly. That's just my opinion. Y'all know I'm big on you do you, I do me, so if somebody is big on monetization or, making their YouTube channel a thing, then hey, more power to you. Good luck to you. If you're one of my subscribers, of course, I will always support in any way I can, but it's just not a me thing. What else is on the list? Shade Trees and Gems. Baby, I don't even want to talk about Shade Trees and Gems because we just slacking right now as a whole. We're just really slacking. I'm going to find out what's going on with these girls, and we're going to get together and try to give y'all something because it's just, it makes no sense. This is what, like almost a month now, but whatever. Yeah, no update on Shade Trees and Gems. I think we already talked about sponsors for this event. But of course, in case you haven't watched the info video on DP for Black History Month, we have Moni Paints with Diamonds, we have Pencil Surprises, we have Nick's Notions. Who else do we have? Because I don't want to be wrong. We have my bestie. She's making the hoodie. If I forget anybody, I'll just put them in the description box, honestly. What's on the list? Schedule update. The schedule or calendar, whatever you want to call it. As y'all can see, it has not done its job this week because I'm not on time recording anything. But I still like my calendar app. I still love my logbook. Both of them are still my favorite to use for scheduling and logging my diamond paintings and things like that. my ADHD just won this week. My attention span was very short. I kept telling myself I need to record. I'm going to record. I have free time to record and just never did it. I got on video chat, or I watched TV, or I did something else. So that's my fault. But it's giving what it's supposed to give. Amazon storefront. I have started adding qualifying diamond paintings, licensed and unlicensed or budget friendly. I have started adding for my April event. Of course, there is qualifying diamond paintings on there for the Black History Month event as well. But as I go along, as the events get closer, I will start adding diamond paintings that qualify for each event that I'm having. Like I said, licensed and unlicensed. So there's already canvases that qualify for hashtag Plants Make Me Happy 2023. There's already qualifying canvases up on the Amazon storefront for that. So if you want to check that out, or you want to purchase your canvases in advance, there are some up already on my storefront, which will be linked down in the description box below. Quick little disclaimer, I do get a commission, so if you do purchase anything off of my Amazon storefront, I will get a small commission from it, but it does not affect the price you pay, nor does the commission come out of your pocket. And if you do choose to buy something off of my Amazon storefront, it is greatly appreciated. I'm going to tell you now, thank you very much, because it is hard out here for a pimp, okay? It's hard out here in these YouTube and content creator streets. But what else do we have? Already did packages, live streams. Okay, since I'm recording this on a Monday, I will be live later on around 3 p.m. I changed my live stream time because I have a prior engagement now at 5. So just to make sure I'm available at that time, my live streams are now from 3 to 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Mondays. And of course, I still do Twitch on Saturdays, but I didn't make it this Saturday. I didn't make it this last Saturday. I will shoot for this Saturday. I really will. I'm going to try to be on time with everything this week, so I'm able to do the things I need to do. But y'all know, I just be terrible with doing stuff on time. What else do I got? We do have a Facebook Messenger group as well that goes with the Blunts and Dreams crafting group. We do weekly video chats over there every Sunday. And if y'all not there, baby, y'all missing out. I'm just not gonna lie. Y'all missing out over there and on Patreon, because both of those areas be lit. We have a blast on the weekly video chats. Of course, it's not a requirement, but majority of the women do show up, and we get a lot of diamond painting done. Like this whole row pretty much got finished yesterday on video call. And we're fun. There's some amazing ladies over there. So if you're in the Facebook Messenger, if you're in the Facebook Blunts and Gems group and you want to be in the Messenger group, just contact me on one of my social medias. Or if you're not in the Facebook or Messenger group and you want to be on both, reach out to me too, and you can be added. What else do I have? Well, that's pretty much it on the list. We're going to get into the questions that I have for this week. You guys know, I said I was going to start asking questions at the end of every whipping chat to try to get you guys to engage, because I like talking to you guys. So, first question. And you can just answer these questions in the comments if you choose to. If you don't choose to, it's fine. First question. what canvases have you completed so far in 2023? Like if you have a name of the canvas or how many you've actually completed, drop that down in the comments below. Sadly and embarrassingly, Sam hasn't completed a canvas yet. Butterfly Beauty, or this canvas here, will probably be my first finish of 2023, because I have so many whips going on and I just never sat down and just actually attempted to finish just one until I got to this one. So that being said, I'm just going to move away from that question because I don't even have an answer to it. Next question. Do you have any February goals yet? I believe this is the last week of February, maybe the last week and a half of January. My bad, not February, January. So if you've already started like a February goal list, or you already have some February goals, what are they? I have a couple of February goals already, which is to finish at least 2 of the canvases I have kitted up. And that's pretty much it for right now. I don't think I have any other February goals yet because it's still a week and a half away, but whatever. I'm pretty sure I'll have more goals as we get closer to February. Next question. What do you like to listen to or watch while diamond painting? For me, audiobooks. If it's interesting, I'll listen to it. Doesn't matter to me. I'm big on books. As far as shows, I have a lot. I'm not going to try to name them all because there's just too many. I love the ID channel. I love A&E, so First 48. Any kind of crime or true crime, or even shows like Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Law and Order. Shows like those really speak to me. You might as well say at this point I'm a little crime buff, or a little crime geek or nerd. But I mean, I do like other shows like Supernatural. Was my jazz at one point. Loved Sam and Dean Winchester. I like watching, older 90s shows like Martin, Hanger and Mr. Cooper, The Parenthood, Living Single, and Live in Color. Like I said, there's a lot of shows I like watching or listening to, because at some point you're not watching the show, you're diamond painting. The show is watching you. Last and final question. Favorite book or show? And if I had to pick a favorite show right now, I'm definitely going to say Chicago PD. And if I had to pick a favorite book, and as far as the book, I'm going to say this is of all time type of thing. My favorite book is The Diary of Anne Frank. Don't come for me. Please don't. But I don't know why. That book, I read it at a very young age, and it spoke to me at a very young age. And I can read that book over and over. I've never been in a situation like that, of course. But I think a lot of us women understand how it feels to be a teenage girl. So I really like the book. I actually love it. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, like I said, you can answer any of these questions down in the description box below. That was the last and final question, which means we're going to get into the Patreon, Ko-Fi, or Ko-fi, however you say that, and subscriber shout-outs. We're going to do the Patreon and Ko-Fi first, which we have no Ko-Fi shout-outs this week. All of these are Patreon shout-outs this week. So first we have Crafting Mayhem and More with Kina. We have Miss Molly Hirsch. We have Diamond Queen 2020. We have Jennifer Bowen. And we have Single and Placing. Love, 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 Anthony. And that's the Patreon shout outs for this week. I do those every week. So if you're on my Patreon, you will get shouted out. So, baby, like I said, what are you doing? Why are you not on Patreon? Anyways, subscriber shoutouts. Now, if you want to be a part of subscriber shoutouts, all you have to do is comment on this video in between now and the next time I upload a whipping chat, and I will shout you out in the video. And if you have a channel and I can find it, I will put it in the description box below. Let's get into these so we can wrap this up. We have Pencil Surprises, Knits for Sanity, Annette Frederick, Karen Scott Diamondista, and if I butcher anybody's name, I apologize in advance. Scrap and Sylvia, Chrissy Cam, Crafty Chef Diamond, Mudnuts Crazy World, Jennifer White, Tonya Kolito, Rochelle Hardy Blunt, Paty Leyva, Diamond Painting with Jack, Moni Paints with Diamonds, Sparkling Spectrumite, Robin, oh, this last name is gonna kill me, Ruonavaara, I hope I said that right. You can call me Butter, I love me some butter. For the Love of Coloring, Thurayga, y'all don't be paying attention to what I write down. For the Love of Coloring, Thurayga, I think that's right. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. Hannah Iration Crafts, Jamie Fitzgerald, Fabulosa 1992, and Angel. Those are the subscriber shoutouts we have for this week. That's all I got for y'all. This whipping chat was late but not forgotten. It's Monday, so of course you guys probably will not see this until Tuesday. But if you're on Patreon, baby, you've seen it first. With that being said, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a wonderful Monday or Tuesday, whichever day you get to see this. And I'm going to get out of y'all here. I'm going to leave y'all with what I always leave you with, which is please be kind or be quiet. And if you can't be quiet, baby, at least keep it real. Peace.